and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
We ain't partners, we ain't brothers, and we ain't friends. I'm putting you down and keeping you down until Gans is locked up or dead. And if Gans gets away, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I'm already sorry.
Nick Nolte is a cop. Eddie Murphy is a con.
I can help you get Gans, but you gotta get me out of here first.
You're crazy.
He pulls some strings.
See how you needed me a little more than you thought, huh, Mr. K?
He pulls some scams.
So where do you want to do it, honey? Want to hop up on the counter?
Nah, we can go in this room over here next to the bathroom.
Give me a break.
I'm that serious.
Come on, we're on the move, let's go.
They've got two killers to track down.
Toss me that piece, and he won't waste him.
They've got a kidnapping going down.
I want the money. What you talking about? Want that Indian to snap her neck.
They've got a fortune to hunt down.
I want to know what's going on between you and Gans.
$500,000.
And it's all coming down in 48 hours.
But I gave you 48 hours to come up with something, and the clock's running.
This guy got a real itchy trigger finger and he's a nervous cop. You better listen to him, you get your brain blown out.
I'm the calm type.
I'm looking for a good old boy by the name of Billy Bear.
Never heard of him.
Heard of him now, man? You know, you are real stupid for a cop, man. You following this guy too close.
Yeah, well, most cops are pretty stupid, but since you landed in jail, what the hell does that make you?
What's happening, Luther? I'm sorry about the door, man. Did that hurt? It looked real painful.
You come clean and we're going again right here, right now.
some hurry or something?
Yes, I'm in a hurry. I haven't done anything for 3 years.
Oh, you used to be a priest or something.
This ain't my night.
If you screw up, I can promise you, you're going down.
They couldn't like each other less. They couldn't need each other more.
You want to bet?
And if they can get off each other's case,
Look at you, you got a $500 suit on, you're still a lowlife.
Yeah, but I look good.
they just might solve this one.
Being a cop is a hard job, Jack.
Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy,
We ain't brothers, we ain't partners, and we ain't friends. Now, if Gans gets away with my money, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I'm already sorry.
48 hours.
Y'all be cool.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a mongrel koi in there. It's the most dangerous of all goldfish.
Deuce Bigalow was a professional fish tank cleaner who never got any respect.
I was thinking maybe later we could,
No.
Then a new client shared his most valuable secret.
I am a gigolo.
Who?
Women pay me to give them pleasure.
How'd you get that job?
I just kind of fell into it.
I'm gonna kill my guidance counselor.
Hey, fish guy! I think there's something wrong with my fish, eh?
The next 48 hours are critical.
But I have to go to Switzerland for business. How about you stay here and look after my fish?
But just when things might be looking up,
By the way, if you mess up my place, I will kill you.
everything came crashing down.
Where am I gonna get $6,000 in 3 weeks?
I want you to meet me tonight.
Hi. I'm Deuce Bigalow.
Hi, I'm Carol. I have narcolepsy. It's a sleeping disorder.
I have Tourette's syndrome, and it causes me to have these uncontrollable outbursts. Shove it up your...
Barely notice it.
Touchstone Pictures presents
Is Tina here?
I'm Tina. The story of the most unlikely male escort the world will ever know.
You don't like my hair, do you?
Rob Schneider.
I think there's been a mistake.
Did you say steak?
Deuce Bigalow, male gigolo.
Oh, Deuce.
Yeah!
Well, I've seen a lot of things.
Many a tear has to fall.
Crazy things. Unnatural things.
In the game.
But good people? No. That girl I met.
All in the wonderful game.
I would be a good person too if I grew up in some cozy little impenetrable home. I would have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice. So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. And they don't give up hope.
The stuff we fight for? Story has it you used to believe in those things too.
I've been wastelanding for 200 years. I've kept myself alive for one reason. To find my family.
Well then, you're gonna need friends. There's a war coming.
Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. I understand we're discussing the Civil War. I must not have gotten my invitation. And he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting face.
We're actually beginning to get along.
Will fly.
Try again.
Away.
Vegas, huh? I'd ask why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Good morning, Corey.
Good morning, Michelle.
I believe every company should strive to form a diverse table, to empower people of different skills and every time, what is it?
Skills and identities.
To foster a new generation of, okay, let's go again.
They want you to think it's you, that it's you who made this world. But it's always been them. All we've lost, all that's been done to us, we're setting that right again. Greetings. Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Okay. In the next 48 hours, the police and the FBI will begin a statewide manhunt. I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. I am crucial. In all humility, I can say that. Think of it like you abducted the governor, but worse. There is no possible scenario where you benefit from this incident.
That was really good. My pulse is racing right now. I've done a ton of research on this. You're killing our planet.
Alien fellas.
I'm not an alien.
You're lying to me.
What's the difference? You know this is crazy. You know this is wrong.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
I know you too, Teddy.
It's fine. It's cool.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello.
That's
hello.
right. Hello.
Much delayed podcast, but we are here. I am a little sick. Fortunately, Bobby's doing better than me. But
yes,
sick, buried in snow. It is the Northwest or Northeast. God damn it! I don't even know where I live anymore. I don't even know. But how's it going, Bobby?
Pretty good. Doing a lot better. Looks like you have the ick now, so yeah, I'm doing a lot better.
Well, yeah, it was mostly like yesterday I woke up and I started watching Bugonia and I was like, I feel a little wore out, but I'm all right. So I was planning to do my normal stream yesterday and everything. And then like in the middle of Bugonia, I just got really fucking tired and just had to pass out. And then I ended up like, I got to cancel the stream. I got to sleep. And then, I feel better now than I did at the peak of it yesterday. But like, it's not fun. I get to sleep in tomorrow though.
That's good. You should drink some tea.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Load up on a bunch of cold medicine,
Mm-hmm.
like I did.
Well, I got tea, I got vitamin C, and then if need be, I do have NyQuil and DayQuil to help me sleep or get through work.
Yeah, that's always good. And you could stack like Tylenol and aspirin and stuff like that.
Yeah. But we got a show today. One thing that occurred to me looking over the beginning is I realized we're doing the Schneiderverse, then we're doing the Eddie Murphyverse, whatever we will call it.
The Murphyverse. Wait, the Murphyverse.
Murphyverse.
I think that might just be it. The Murphyverse,
but like those are both guys who got their start in Saturday Night Live. With the difference being that like Rob Schneider's stuff was kind of had its moments, but mostly pretty bland. Whereas Eddie Murphy's Saturday Night Live stuff was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first time it occurred to me. I was like, oh wait, these are both Saturday Night Live guys. Holy shit. But yeah, we're going over Catchup on Fallout Season 2 up to episode 6, and then Bugonia, which will be Oscar Catchup. I'll go over kind of what's going on because I decided to do an Oscar live stream. And years ago, if you remember back when I did the newspaper, I would do Oscar articles where I'd, give my, who I want to win, who I expect to win, kind of give my thoughts on all the awards more or less. And it was usually a pretty big project because I'd go through and watch all the movies. And now I'm actually giving myself a head start. So I have quite a few weeks to watch them. I'm going to try to do a movie a week. And if Bobby has time, I offered it to him if he wants to do it with me. But
yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah,
as long as he has time. It's going to be in addition. So, I never get through with everything I need to, but like usually I get through enough. And my Oscar predictions, I was always rather happy with them. Every year, I would only get one thing wrong. I essentially give predictions on everything. One thing would be wrong. So, my predictions were pretty good to take to the bank if I actually was a betting man.
Well, and the good thing is about those, I'm sure that you never publish your, reviews for films like before they came out.
Mm-hmm. What?
Like at all?
No, never. But today we'll be covering Bugonia, which was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. We'll get into it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think the difference between you and certain other people who will release their art interviews or at least reviews of films that haven't come out yet is at least you've actually watched the movie.
Oh yeah. You mean certain individuals who do movie reviews and strangely enough get lots of facts about the goddamn movie wrong?
His most recent review of Superman can point out not only has that person not seen the James Gunn Superman movie, but I argue that they haven't even seen the Richard Donner Superman, as well as even read a single Superman comic.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably more familiar with the one that they have more thoughts aligned with.
Yeah.
On a show where they weren't even, the actor in question wasn't even first billed.
Well, I mean, a lot of the people who are after James Gunn, they love Man of Steel, and it's like, Man of Steel is so fucking
it's not that great.
No, it's not terrible, but man,
I started not to like it right at the I'm like, no, fuck that.
Well,
it's
yeah,
Superman.
That drove me insane. And what really drove me nuts, that scene is wasted in the movie. That should have been the scene where he's like, oh, fuck this. I'm not going to ever do that again. That should have been him saying, I fucked up. I should have saved him. I didn't. That was all it needed to be. And they didn't even do that. And like,
and not so much him killing Zod, but the reaction to him doing it, like his own reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
No, Soups would have flown up into the atmosphere, and like it would have. And
well, I mean,
but
if the movie had just spent a moment with Superman deciding, "Hey, I'm really powerful. I'm going to use my powers for good, and I'm never ever going to kill," and make him decide that is firmly in his ethics, and then have him do that, that would make way more sense. But of course, it's not going to do that because it's very half thought out.
Because building explode
and you know what makes me like it less and less is all the people who talk about it's the best movie ever made. It drives me insane. It's like, dude, relax on it. Relax.
I recently had said this, and this got one of those champions of that movie really mad. Was the only comic book accurate thing in that was Superman turning himself in.
Yeah.
That got somebody big all mad in their feelings. And
I mean, that is comic book accurate, though.
Yeah, I mean, what? I'm just stating a fact. And I'm very much a novice comic Superman fan, but I understand the fundamentals of it.
Mm-hmm. But before we get into our movies, I'm gonna get onto a soapbox here because not relate to anything we were just talking about or anything we're going to talk about, but I did see the video for Alex Peretti, and I am fucking disturbed, incredibly fucking disturbed. I think at this point, like, listen, man, if an illegal immigrant commits a crime, they'll be prosecuted. If ICE commits a crime, they just get to walk away scot-free.
Or reassigned.
They can just murder people now, and that is unacceptable in my opinion. I find it disgusting that we live in that world. I don't even know what to say other than like just watching that video was fucking disturbing. Like,
yeah, I have watched a few different perspectives of that, and I agree. Yeah, no, it's not only disgusting, it's disturbing, it's heartbreaking.
I mean,
that man was a VA nurse.
Yeah,
like
no.
not only that, his last action, like he was filming. Not only that, but protecting somebody from just a Gestapo tactics asshole.
Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, and to give you an idea, like what happened was essentially they're tackling him and they're holding him down. Then one of them pulls a gun and starts shooting him.
Not only that, they remove his gun that was holstered.
Yeah, and
they
not
fight in two of them almost like between the two of them it was like 9 rounds or something like that.
Well, that's the thing that really disturbed me. So like not only are they shooting him dead, but like as they're walking away, they continue shooting him as if, got to make sure to load him up with lead. And it's like, he's a fucking protester. Protesting is a key right of citizens of this country.
It is.
Key, vital.
Just as it was his right to carry a firearm there because he wanted to protect his life because he sees that they're shooting protesters for no reason.
Well, and the thing that really pisses me off is that the same people who say, well, he shouldn't have brought a gun are the same fucking people who would defend Kyle Rittenhouse. And I'm like, do you not see the fucking hypocrisy of this? Do you know?
Kyle actually said something I agree with. It was his constitutional right to carry there.
Yes.
Don't ever let them strike. Yeah, and broken clock is right twice, I guess. But shit, never thought I'd say it, but yeah, I agree. 100%.
No, I mean, all these Second Amendment junkies are also like, oh, yeah, he shouldn't have had a gun. Fuck off.
Those MAGA hats, they fucking gave up their Second Amendment fucking so quick. Like, I'm just surprised by it. Like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say something about it because I hate the state of this country. I hate where we're going. We got fucking a Gestapo called ICE roaming around our streets. Not my streets, thankfully, but like in Minneapolis and Minnesota, fuck. Because
there's still a unit here too. In Columbus, there is.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I know that they've had to rotate. That they have to keep their hotels rotating because they're not getting sleep.
God damn it. All right. Yeah. Fuck Trump and fuck ICE.
Oh, completely. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. I'm like.
Yeah. I'm happy you wanted to say something and that we didn't have to preemptively discuss it. Like, just. Yeah. I'm disgusted by that.
Yeah. I just want to make that known. Just like. Fuck ICE. I just don't know what else to say. It should be disbanded. It shouldn't exist. We have a regular customs enforcement. We have border security. We don't need fucking ICE. ICE is just a bunch of fucking bullies that apparently can now just legally murder people.
Apparently so.
Fuck. Okay, something lighter. Okay, 48 hours.
Yeah, something lighter. Let's talk about cop killing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because that's the plot of this movie.
Yeah,
is absolutely that. Yeah. So 48 hours. This has been a while since I've watched this one.
No, I think I was probably in my teenager or in my 20s when I watched it.
I would have to say the same thing for me because
it
was
a long time.
I remember watching it because, I know that it's Eddie Murphy and, those older Eddie Murphy movies are like supposed to be super funny and like, super raunchy. And This was not one of those. I mean, sure, there's like
It has its moments. Ugh.
But that's like enough for like a cop movie of late 70s, mid to late 70s, early 80s, kind of like what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Nolte gives like, I mean, this is like classic Nolte.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say this is less
a
an Eddie Murphy
miserable
movie and more a
asshole.
Nick Nolte movie.
Yeah, just him being a miserable asshole.
And I will also say, like, once Eddie Murphy pops in, he steals the show. the issue is you just have to wait 24 minutes into a 90-minute movie to get Eddie Murphy in there.
Nah, Big Field. He's kind of more like wine. He's gotten a little bit more crazier as time's gone on.
Yeah.
He was relatively sane in this one.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So, like, in the beginning, especially, like, did it strike you that, like, he's supposed to be like this grizzled, like, experienced cop, and he's not good at his job?
Yeah,
like,
he seemed really
the
bad at his
criminals
job.
grab hostages, and his response is just turn around, blindly fire at them.
Yeah.
With hostages in front of them. And it's like, what are you doing?
It
No,
was obvious
do not
that
ever
they
do
wanted
that. No.
they wanted him to be like the gritty, like you said, tough cop in this, but he just really seemed bad at his job.
Yeah, he seemed quite bad. Eddie Murphy seemed like a better cop here than
And he
Nick
was the
Nolte.
con man.
Yes, I mean, he's the con man. Yeah,
Which I love that suit that he's in the whole time though. I gotta admit, I really love that suit that Eddie was wearing.
Yeah, this is like I remember like when I first watched this, I remember like mildly enjoying it but not loving it, and kind of rewatching it, like I get why, because like I don't think they've written Nick Nolte's character accurately at all. He just seems like a kind of a dipshit who thinks he's on top of everything, but he really isn't. And yeah, again, Eddie Murphy seems like the actual like good cop here, even though he's the fucking con man. Even though
Not so much, Chris. It's just kind of more of like Nick Nolte tries to make his own Dirty Harry character.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want that like that classic Nolte, or like as big fella was asking for, like that real crazy Nolte, I'd say that is probably Romancing the Stone. Or no, what is it? Like
That's
Prince
what
of
I was saying,
Tides?
it's not Nolte.
Prince of Tides. Prince of Tides.
Oh, sure.
That's
Yeah.
that's the one he did with Streisand, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been a
that's
while.
yeah, that one is just batshit Nolte, but yeah, it's kind of like him doing his own Dirty Harry in this, but like if Dirty Harry was just really bad at his job.
Yeah, really not great at his job.
Like,
So
if Mitchell made him look like an all-star cop.
dude, yeah.
Or
But,
no, sorry,
yeah.
he makes Mitchell look like an all-star cop. Yeah.
So the movie essentially begins with James Reamer and Sonny Lantham.
yeah.
Well, Sonny Lantham helps James Reamer escape from prison. And James Reamer, of course, being the dad from Dexter. Sonny Lantham is the Native American dude from Predator.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, God, I recognize both these guys immediately. Like, I was looking at the one guy going, that looks like a really young Dexter's dad. Oh, my God, that is Dexter's dad.
When I saw it, I said the same thing I say every time I see him. I go, "Hey, Jax, you son of a bitch."
Yeah. But, oh, yeah, no, Romancing the Stone is fantastic. I love Romancing the Stone.
Yeah.
But
Romancing the Stone is a great movie. But that is that's not Nolte. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, that's Michael Douglas. Although I
Douglas is
I
great,
enjoy
yeah.
Michael Douglas more in
Yeah, I
that
do
one
too.
than I do Nolte in this one. But
yeah.
But anyways, these guys end up they're pinned in a hotel room. Nolte goes there with a couple other cops. One guy I don't recognize. The other one is once again Mike from Breaking Bad. I'm brain farting on the actor's name.
Yeah, like watching the hey.
Yeah, he was in Beverly Hills Cop, and then now he's in this one, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Watching everyone, Jonathan Banks is who you're thinking of.
Jonathan Banks, yes, thank you. God, it's also wild seeing him.
It
like,
also
younger,
has like
younger.
another character from the Warriors in here, David Patrick Kelly.
I didn't catch that.
He plays the husband who's being ransomed. You know, he's the Warriors come out and play.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. That Just put a big wig on him.
But yeah, there are 3 cops that go to bust the guys when they have them pinned in the hotel room, and the guys essentially escape and kill all the cops except for Nick Nolte. And then Nick Nolte finds out that these 2 guys used to be part of a gang. They already killed one of the gang members, and the other one is Eddie Murphy. So he lists Eddie Murphy to help him track down the other guys. And Eddie Murphy has no love for these guys, so he's more than willing to help out. This is also when you get the classic Eddie Murphy singing "Roxanne" by the Police moment, which is pretty cute. Just the way he's like Roxanne, I dig it.
like just not in that Eddie Murphy funny way.
Yeah.
Not actually, because Eddie has 2 albums that are not bad for what they
I know. For like just an 80s pop song, I have to admit, Party All the Time is like catchy.
And not only that, like the second album, like there's a cover of him singing "Good Day Sunshine" by the Beatles, and it's like not bad because there's that lines like like I need to laugh, and then Eddie the laugh just comes in, and then
he has that classic laugh.
Yeah, and then he's just sitting the rest of it, and then before you know it, you're sitting along with him. He also does a cover of "Hey Joe," which is
nice,
not bad.
Where you go with that gun?
Oh yeah, that's good.
But yeah, like for the most part, like beginning of this movie, I'm not really engaged with, mostly because I don't like Nick Nolte's character at all. Then when Eddie Murphy pops up, I'm enjoying the movie a lot fucking more.
And then I'm enjoying him annoying.
Yeah.
And then I'm also enjoying, Eddie annoying him.
Yeah, Eddie is annoying Nick Nolte a lot, and it's like, thank you.
That's very enjoyable.
Yes, I appreciate that so much.
I would love to see a movie. But wait, is Nick Nolte still? Is that crazy son of a bitch still alive?
I'm pretty sure. He's retired, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still around.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, yes, he is. He is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
He did. I think one of his most last credits. He did some work. He did a decent amount of work over the past few years.
I'm trying to think. The last time I remember seeing him was Ang Lee's Hulk.
Last thing I saw him in, he did a voice in Mandalorian.
That seems familiar.
They created that little character that looked like Nick Nolte. That was just like an alien little Nick Nolte. The ones that I have spoken, which is what I imagine, hanging out with him would be like. Like, no, we're going to do this and that. I have spoken.
But yeah, for me, like,
oh man, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Nick Nolte in this movie, but I am a huge fan of Eddie Murphy in this movie. So
I like Nolte. I kind of like.
I think he's a decent actor, but his
character
is just not working for me.
No, it's kind of that. It's what gave him that like archetype of just that bristle, tough, no bullshit Nolte, like the modern day Gary, or I guess that era's Gary Cooper, Marion's Marion sort of thing, but like. That role can be fun and everything, but like there's different actors who have that archetype and have played that archetype throughout the years. I just happen to like the kind of like stubbornness of Nolte's performances with it. Prince of Tides. But I'm a fan of Nolte's, but it had been a minute since I've seen this, but watching more films and seeing other actors and recognizing more people in this was really more of the joy for me this time.
Yeah. We have Denise Crosby, Tasha Yar as a spoiler, one of the bad guy's girlfriends. I think there's a couple more I'm not thinking of, but like, yeah, they're just random cameos in this where it's like, holy shit, I know that person. So overall, my thoughts on this are, I enjoy it, but I also get why I haven't seen it for like 20 years.
Yes,
because it's not one of my favorites. I don't think it's a highlight for Eddie Murphy particularly at all. Well, I don't know. It is a highlight for Eddie Murphy. Just overall, the movie is kind of
definitely was like a more serious Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes.
But like the comedy felt like punched in with it, because like if you think about like comparing the first Beverly Hills Cop and the second one. Yeah, the first one kind of had the comedy there, but
yeah, it was willing to be serious and it worked.
But it's more of an action movie.
Yeah,
it's more of an action movie than a comedy.
And then, yeah, for me, the second one, it's like it's fine, but like it took the comedy a step too far, in my opinion. And
then the
I don't
third
know.
one
We'll get
is
to that when we
just
get to it.
yeah. The third one was just
just.
not even George Lucas cameo could save that one.
But I can see why they cast him for Beverly Hills Cop, because there's a moment in this where he's just essentially doing Axel Foley's shit in the bar.
He was, yes.
Yeah, where
And
Nick
that-
Nolte's
which was hilarious.
where Nick Nolte is like, you go get the information, here, you can even take my badge. So he takes the badge, he pretends to be a cop. And he is like, just like,
hey now.
being incredibly loud. He's smashing glasses. He's like, hey, can you help me? Guy's like, no. And he's like, oh, that's fine. But he smashes the glass and he's like, oh, now you gotta fucking help me, motherfucker. And
I don't think Eddie's ever played the villain.
You
could argue Pluto Nash.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to think. Has he been the villain?
No.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we go through this.
Yes, I guess so.
But yeah, I love that scene in the cop or in the bar where he's like, I hate white people. The only thing I hate worse than white people are rednecks. And it's a country bar. He's
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's so an Axel Foley scene. It's like I get why somebody saw that and said, we got to make a movie with that being the basis. Eddie Murphy just doing shit like that, which is what Beverly Hills Cop was. And yeah, I would say that was a much more entertaining movie. But
I mean,
this is fine.
Okay, maybe the Vampire of Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I've never seen it. Maybe he might be the villain.
I mean, Buddy Love, maybe.
Oh yeah, sure. Buddy Love, I definitely see as the villain, but he's also the hero in that, so it's kind of.
But it's the same
dual
thing.
role.
It's the same thing with Bowfinger too. So.
I don't know. I won't quite say Bowfinger because.
Well, there's the movie star. That.
Yeah, I was about to say he has the dual role.
And there's the dorky.
Where he is kind of the antagonist as the movie star, but I wouldn't say that's a villain. He just literally doesn't know he's in a movie.
He's just
and then They cast his twin brother for close-ups.
Sorry.
But yeah, this is fine. Like if you're
This is
interested
good, yeah.
in seeing an Eddie Murphy movie that you maybe haven't seen before, this is totally worth checking out. It's not one of his best, but like Eddie Murphy's in prime form here. I enjoyed this.
I enjoyed this too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No, I'm. Where what are we gonna do? What is it we agreed? We're gonna next one we'll cover would be another 48 hours.
I don't know what's next in the Eddie Murphy verse.
No, that's right. We agreed to do that chronologically.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like we've already done Beverly Hills Cop, so it might be Beverly Hills Cop 2. It might be another 48 hours. It might be something I'm not even aware of yet.
Okay. I'm excited for like Harlem Nights.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one because thinking about that cast, yeah, that's gonna be a great movie.
I mean, I'll be honest. The one I'm kind of excited for is Golden Child because that is so cheesy, and Charles Dance is so fucking serious in that one that I kind of dig it.
I mean, I didn't know he was in that with him.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you had told me that a while ago, I'm like, oh, dude, yeah, that's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, just imagine Axel Foley dealing with like a stone-faced serious Charles Dance. Just
like Tywin Lannister. Just
yes,
Tywin Lannister.
Yes. But yeah, this is good enough. It's not one of his best, but it's solid. So next. Not as solid.
No, so we are continuing with the Schneiderverse Part 2.
The Schneiderverse.
Yeah. Oh man, this.
I will say, this isn't as good as Surf Ninjas in my opinion, but this is probably better than everything else as a low bar. But yeah, probably.
Well, in the sense of films where he's not the lead and he's a supporting, there's two with Stallone, which honestly, I can't tell them apart at times. Sometimes I just forget what is what between Judge Dredd and Demolition Man.
Oh, Well, Demolition Man's actually good.
They both
Judge
are good.
Dredd's entertaining as I remember.
The stuff with him and Schneider, I just forget what's what.
Well, Rob Schneider's role in Demolition, like he's pretty much like the comic relief co-lead in Judge Dredd, and then Demolition Man, he has a very small role. He's barely in it.
He's obnoxiously in it.
Yes, he is.
But this one, this one he's in, and this one has. Oh man, that's right. It had a Matrix joke in it, which.
Okay, so like Matrix jokes were getting dated really fast. And I kind of thought of Scary Movie, and like I've seen Scary Movie probably a couple years ago, and I still thought the Matrix stuff was kind of cute.
That one's still funny as hell. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like the Matrix stuff done here is done very cheap. Like it's clear they aren't putting any effort into it. The Scary Movie Matrix stuff actually looks decent.
Hey, you know why?
And because the filmmakers actually cared.
No, because the Wayans brothers went to the same people who did it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, again, that's because they care. That's because they like the Matrix. They're jabbing at it, but they're doing it respectfully.
Here
it comes off really cheap.
Or I mean, like they had the studio money that they were just like, yeah, no, we need these guys to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this one was just
cheap and lame. Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. They did it twice. Oh my god.
And I distinctly remember.
The second one, I think, might be worse than the first one.
Them using both in the advertisements for this when it came out. Because I remember almost every movie had that Matrix parody shot for a long period of time after the Matrix came out.
And yeah.
Which it's funny to talk about that because, like, it's kind of like... Well, with anyone or any age bracket, I mean, you and I can talk about that weird phenomena of films that came out where, like, it was pre-internet, so like it was absorbed in so much of the culture, of pop culture and everything, and it was everywhere. It's comparable to like the Blair Witch, craze.
Yeah.
How like it was so believable that actually happened. That like, the producers had to legally come out and say, hey, no, this was a movie. That these are actors. That they're alive. They're fine. Like, it's crazy, but yeah. Oh no, we are not going to be giving any praise to him. We are starting this to mock Rob Schneider.
Okay.
The little bit of a backstory since our Schneiderverse thing started kind of as a joke because Rob Schneider loves to open his big fucking mouth all the time.
Yes.
and he always says, I don't get any roles because Hollywood's too woke and everything.
Yes.
And
no, he actually didn't he compare himself to Mark Ruffalo recently? It's like,
yes, he did.
Motherfucker.
Yes,
have you seen fucking Spotlight? You are not Mark Ruffalo. Get a grip. You are not.
There's a reason why whenever like Mark has to play somebody who is the difference from ethnically, it's hard to tell the difference. And when you do it, it's just borderline. What the fuck?
Yes. Yeah. So Deuce Bigalow, if you haven't seen it, he's an aquarium cleaner.
Yeah.
He ends up helping meeting up with a male prostitute who has like these exotic fish, and he helps him treat the exotic fish. One of them's super sick. So he looks like we're all behind the scenes stuff. One of them's super sick, and the male escort has to go overseas. So he asked Rob Schneider to watch over his place. Rob Schneider wrecks the place, and he has to come up with $6,000 in 3 weeks to get everything repaired. So the guy doesn't kill him. So the guy just
So he starts answering the guy's phone, which he was told not to do, as well as mess the man's place
because
up.
He's a dipshit.
Well, because Rob Schneider has to, because he's an idiot.
Yeah,
pretty much in this because who else is going to drop some stuff in the toaster and then decide to suspend themselves upside down by a pole that they can barely reach because
I
the joke is because they're too short.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to figure out, like, he got himself up there, but all of a sudden he couldn't get himself off. And I'm like, you do it the exact same way you just did. You got up there. You didn't have to do any tricks. You got up there, and now you just can't undo it. Yeah, and also he is a total perv. There's a girl at the fish tank aquarium. He likes to trick her into getting her shirt wet so he can see her boobs.
Which
Very
I remember
classy.
when this
Very-
came out, just kind of like just going, boob joke.
Yeah.
But now watching it going like, man, there's like a clear 10-year difference between those two actors.
Yeah, and then also that's fucking creepy as fuck. It's like no wonder you can't get a girlfriend, buddy. And he does attempt to ask her out, and it's like, well, gee whiz, why won't she go out with you? I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
But yeah, he does end up falling into the prostitution game because he gets in contact with one of the dude's the male prostitute's clients. He goes to
You're good, Big Phil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Rob Schneider is. Listen, man, it's almost like the journey into the Rob Schneider verse is almost like the inverse of the journey into the guest verse or Murphiverse or whatever we're calling it.
Yeah, but
because like those are guys I actually respect. I do not respect Rob
be
Schneider.
happy that you missed the first block of films, because the first ones that we watched were ones he made with his own money. He wrote and directed and produced, and oh man, we suffered so you wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But instead we just said nothing nice about it.
Dude, like the
Just as we're
Chosen
gonna
One and
say-
Big Stan are insufferable.
Oh, the Chosen One was terrible.
Oh,
Man,
God.
it didn't take long for him to throw in that classic Rob Schneider joke or his own brand of humor in there.
And then the
28
Big Stan, the
minutes.
only positive I can say for Big Stan is that David Carradine gives the performance that movie calls for, which is he completely fucking half-asses it. He clearly knows this is garbage and does not care. He clearly,
Yeah, it's comical of that. Just how William Forsythe in this is very much over the top.
yeah. So he's the cop who's pursuing him because he thinks, well, he knows he's a male prostitute, and he does. There's this gimmick where he keeps on pulling out his dick in front of him and be like, does this look okay to you? Does this look okay?
Yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
The Hulk Hogan stuff was pretty rough.
And that was a poorly timed one too, but
yeah, fuck him. Listen, man, I hope I wish his family well, but he was a piece of shit.
He was. We did plan that, but when he was alive, though.
Yeah, it was planned when he was alive. Then he passed, and it was like, fuck it, let's go ahead and rail him anyway.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, there was, surprisingly, I would say there's a lot about this that really didn't age well.
Oh yeah,
or at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, most noteworthy, he goes out with all these women who, normally don't get dates. Even I guess prostitutes don't go out with them, which seems weird. But there's somebody who's really tall who just gets fucking yelled at all the time, which is like, God, are all the people in this town just assholes?
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, she's a really tall woman. Get over it. But then, there's a woman with Tourette's, and it is very just cartoonish Tourette's. It's not any attempt to treat anything seriously. It is just Amy Poehler cursing nonstop.
And
there's a woman
combination curse words. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a woman who is narcolepsy, so she just falls asleep everywhere. Ha 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 ha. And then there's a fat woman who just, she eats everything. Isn't that hilarious? And knowing more about Rob Schneider watching this, I couldn't help but notice there is very much kind of a conservative vibe to this. Because, he becomes a male prostitute, but he is a male prostitute that doesn't sleep with anybody except for the one client he falls in love with. And that is it.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and it's it's probably a bit of his... Because, listen, there is a lot of abuses in the sex industry that should be resolved.
Yes.
But if at the end of the day, we're dealing with consenting adults who are perfectly fine doing that, I have no issue. As long as no one's being forced to do it that doesn't want to do it, that's fine in my book. And yeah, this movie, it doesn't really broach topics like that, but like, obviously Deuce is, and I do think it's interesting. So like, there's all these women who are conventionally unattractive, and yeah, of course, Deuce like refuses to sleep with them. Not really refuses, but just doesn't. Yeah, this is not aged amazingly well.
No.
I do remember Oded Fier, the actor who plays the Gigalow. He talked about this, and they're like, "Hey, that I remember at Comic Expo like a couple years ago, they asked him about that, and he essentially was like, they were like, would it upset you? Because like that's there's a lot of jokes in there. That movie probably won't get made today." And essentially, his response was, "Listen, yeah, there's a lot of movies that this is definitely a type of movie that you really couldn't make nowadays, and that's really for the better." Because right now we're giving people who don't usually see prominent, they're occasionally getting shots now. That's important. So it's good to that's more important than making a crass fucking comedy. I was like, okay, that's a reasonable answer.
That is a very reasonable answer.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't help that this is a crass comedy that's not particularly funny. But I will say there's a couple of moments that made me snicker. Like
yes.
When when he finds out the dude's a male prostitute, and Rob Schneider goes, "I gotta fire my guidance counselor." I was like, okay, that made me snicker.
Eddie Griffin eating in the hot tub, that was
really out there. Like,
I don't know
he
why,
smells
but
everything in there, just eats it out there.
It's just funny. The one that really got me the most was how he crushed the ice cream cone.
Yeah,
picked up the ice cream and just
started
eating it out of his hand.
Yeah. No, Eddie Griffin has some moments here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit that made me laugh a lot. And just and how he's eating the sandwich too in there. That was funny.
Yeah, just dropping the tomato. One of the tomatoes ends up on Deuce's chest, and he's like, "Oh, this is your tomato," and he's like, "Thank you." Just starts eating it. Just yeah, there are moments like I would say this is on the scale of Rob Schneider, this is probably one of the better ones. Still not good. This is not aged particularly well. I remember liking this more.
No.
Yeah, getting older, it's like, yeah, no, this is kind of like milk. Yeah.
I'd say it aged like sun-dried cottage cheese.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah. Sun-dried cottage cheese. Oh. Curled to the perfection.
Oh yeah. But yeah, not great. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
I regret this decision already. And we're one down.
We're almost done.
One down and 3 to go, and then we are burying the Schneiderverse and never watching another Rob Schneider movie ever again.
And we do have a movie featuring Rachel McAdams coming up, and that is always a highlight.
And it's directed by Sam Raimi too. So.
Oh well, you're thinking of Send Help. I was thinking of Hot Chick, but
that one, yes,
Hot
yes.
Chick wasn't directed by Sam Raimi.
No, that would be
that'd be hilarious.
Much different movie.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Yes. Oh no, that one is good. Rachel McAdams is a plus in my book as well. Yes. And the one of her with working with Sam Raimi, that one
Send Help looks awesome. I'm a fan of Sam Raimi. I'm a fan of Rachel McAdams. Seeing them both in the movie, I'm like, fuck yeah.
And if you think about it, it's been a while since she's done horror like this, or terror at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the last thing that she did in horror that you could argue would be would it be Red Eye?
I don't know.
Because that was with Wes Craven. That was.
Oh, was that Wes Craven?
That was a Wes Craven direction. I think that's one of the last movies he directed. No, it was The Scream. Yeah, it's also getting some amazing reviews.
I'm excited. Well, Sam Raimi is a damn good director, and Rachel McAdams is a good actress. Dylan O'Brien's a solid actor too.
Yeah,
give him some.
I'm excited to kind of watch him be like a real piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her just like fucking abuse him. And I will say, like, when you watch the beginning of that trailer, they're obviously trying to make Rachel McAdams look kind of frumpy and, like, you know, trying to make her look as unattractive as possible. I think it's funny because they're failing miserably because it's like,
Yeah,
well, she's still like the hottest girl in the room.
It's like it's Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. Good luck on that one.
Yeah, she is a very pretty lady.
Yes. All right. So that brings us to Fallout Season 2, Episodes 3 through 6. Yeah, if you remember our thoughts on the first 2 episodes,
we were
like, it was
wanting it to get going.
Yeah, it's like they're
And
obviously
man,
setting up
did
pieces,
it
but like
kick.
nothing's happening too much. It was like, okay, are we gonna go somewhere? And I will say, like, these middle 4 episodes, yeah, stuff started going somewhere.
It started going somewhere really quickly in episode 3.
Episode 3, like, you get Kanoam Nanjami popping up as part of the Commonwealth or whatever, because they're talking about doing a revolution against the Commonwealth, and he pops up and he's like, you know, hey, I heard there might be a rebellion. Maybe we should be involved in the conversation. You know, and at first, like, there's a part of me, it's like, okay, like, should we like this guy or is he sus? You know, I'm watching him the whole time. He's making friends with Max. And then, like, they get in their suits and they go on a fun little mission. And then essentially when they find this group of kids, and some of them are healthy and some of them are ghouls. And essentially the Kuno Nanjami character essentially says, okay, if you have a normal face, you stand over here. And if you have a kind of messed up face, you stand over here. Then he's getting ready to gun down all the kids that are ghouls before Max just, you know, fucking ends him, which is like, wow, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But that puts him in a position where now he has to deal with his main boss, who also is incredibly anti-ghoul, because he tells him essentially the story. And the guy's like, you let those, you know, I don't remember, but you let those fucking, you know, I don't remember the word, but
it was the same mutations, I think.
Mutations or something like that. You let those mutations live or something like that. And then it turns into a big shootout where he and his ghoul buddy end up running away. But they end up with this one glowy wire artifact that still not 100% sure what it does, but it's definitely of value.
It's a core reactor.
Oh, yes, it is. You're right. Yeah. You are correct. Listen, this is the first thing I watched of the bunch. Everything else I marathoned over the snow days.
48 hours was my first thing I watched.
But
and it was during the beginning of Snowmageddon.
We also get introduced, like, okay, so like my daughter, when I was watching, and I were watching this, in the middle of it, all of a sudden she's like, "Holy shit, Macaulay Culkin jump scare."
I was corrected. We were corrected. They were called abominations.
Abomination. That sounds right.
Thank you, Big. Thank you.
Yes, I was trying to think of this. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. And it's like, dude, they're fucking kids. What's wrong with you? But yeah. So we end up with Lucy and the ghoul. Well, Lucy mainly getting trapped by these 2 camps of Roman warriors who don't know how to pronounce words properly, but they're all fighting. They're like 2 camps that are like stationed right next to each other. They're not even that big, and they're at war.
And it's like
it's like, oh my god, you people are ridiculous.
They were like 2 separate sides of one camp that were feuding. Oh man, that was some funny stuff.
Yeah, and they're like, we worship the Kaiser, and it's like, you mean Caesar? You mean Caesar? And of course, yeah, I love the ghouls line about, you know, one day you guys might learn about how to pronounce the soft S or soft C. God, I can't think.
Well, we also need to mention the cameo that we had for that, which was a surprise. Well, I knew it was coming, but it was still great to see. It's always great to see. It's always great to see Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah, I already mentioned that.
Oh,
I mentioned the Macaulay Culkin jump scare because my daughter and I were watching it. She's like, "Holy shit, Macaulay Culkin!" I was like, "That is Macaulay Culkin. Holy shit!" It is kind of cool seeing him now, kind of getting a little bit of resurgence. Because he's an entertaining dude. He seems like a nice guy.
I saw him do a show once. And it was a musical thing where he and a bunch of his like friends from New York, like a bunch of, I could tell it was just him and his friends. They all decided to like rewrite a bunch of Velvet Underground songs about pizza and call themselves the Pizza Underground.
Yeah.
And go on a tour singing like Velvet Underground songs, you know, but have them be about pizza. Like, you know, and Lou Reed inspired songs, but just about pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fun act. Like they had the whole shtick of the Velvet Underground too, like how Mo Tucker would just like play the drum, you know, like have a bass drum, but there's a girl with a large box and a drumstick just hitting an empty pizza box.
Yeah. But
and I briefly, like after the show, there was like people meeting him and just briefly shook his hand, said, "Hey, thank you. That was very fun." And he was very nice.
No, he comes off as a really nice guy. So it's cool seeing him pop up and stuff occasionally now. But yeah, no, the fucking Roman battles were ridiculous. The Ghoul, of course, gets Lucy out of there after they freaking crucify her, which is like, but anyways, yeah. So they're going off on their adventure, track down her dad. Her dad is blowing up the cutest mice you've ever seen in his experiment for the mind control device, where it's like, wow, you want me to hate this guy more because you're doing a good job. But eventually he moves on to just experimenting with the rich assholes who paid to get frozen. I was like, okay, I'm actually more comfortable with that one than with the cute mice.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one.
But eventually he does get that thing to work, and despite the Ghoul and Lucy coming together, essentially her father sends one of the people he's mind controlled to make a deal with the Ghoul. Essentially, he's like, "Hey, if you return Lucy to the vault, I'll let your wife and your kid go." And essentially, the Ghoul is like, "Yeah, Lucy, I've come to respect you, but the whole point of you coming was that you were a bargaining chip with your dad, and this is the bargain, and I'm going to take it." And things don't go well for him or Lucy, as Lucy kind of gets the upper hand. Like, she gets tranquilized, and I don't think they fully explained it, but like shortly before she was tranquilized, she took that anti-drug thing and she's spitting out drugs. And I'm assuming that's supposed to be why the tranquilizer wasn't as immediately effective as it should have been.
Or it was half effective or something.
But because she kind of was knocked out, but then she kind of woke up and knocked him onto a fucking pole and essentially skewered him for who knows how long.
Yeah, by the way, the scenes of her just like going ham and just living life to the fullest were just so hilarious.
Her doing the, I like drugs.
Yeah, I like drugs.
Yeah,
do
she
you
got
have any more of them?
Yeah, she got high, and then she's like, "Oh God, I feel awful now." It's like, "Yeah,
I
you're
feel
going
awful," and he's like, "Yeah, that's called withdrawals."
Yeah, and then she's like, "Well, what do I do to deal with it?" And he's like, "Well, you can do cold turkey and just ride without, and you'll normalize eventually, or you can do what I enjoy doing, more drugs,
more drugs."
Yes. And it's like, yeah, those would be the two solutions, and she votes for no more drugs.
Walton Goggins is just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, Walton Goggins and Purnell, I really love in this series. And,
I'm really enjoying her too. Yeah,
I want to say Aaron Moten. I think he does a good job as well. But yeah, Walton Goggins is almost always a standout in anything he's in. Yeah. Like I said, I wish he wouldn't fucking do stupid fucking Walmart commercials, because anytime he pops up in there, I'm like, dude, you're better than this. Don't do this shit. Yeah. Drugs are not the answer. They are the question. The answer is yes. I love that, Big Fieldy. But yeah, essentially, her father, because she was tranquilized, her father is able to get a hold of her. He ends up, the Ghoul ends up skewered until Ron Perlman comes to save him as a big old fucking monster thing. But yeah.
Oh my God, that was Ron Perlman.
Yeah. No, when his face, I was like, that voice sounds familiar. Then when you see the face, it's like, it's heavy makeup, but it's like, oh shit, that actually looks like Ron Perlman's face under that. And I look it up, it's like, yeah, it's Ron Perlman. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to look it out, and I was just totally like hearing it going, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
I know that voice. What is that?
I mean, true. I don't know. Walmart's pretty evil though too. Walmart's pretty. But he's a good actor and he does a good job here. But yeah, no. So far, I'm much more engaged with the second part of this season. I want to see how it wraps up. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. What do you think, Bobby?
I liked the Elvis gang.
Oh, the Elvis gang was funny. The Elvis schools essentially attacking.
Yeah, that was
the Death Claws were wild too. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, a lot. I kind of like how crazy this show can be.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm completely blind to it, so I've never.
Oh yeah, no, I've never
watched
played the
gameplay
games either,
yet, but
yeah.
I've never played. But it does make me interested
Mm-hmm.
in it, in the world. I'd be intrigued. But
Mm-hmm.
from what I've heard, starting on the first would not be a wise decision.
Yeah, to my understanding, New Vegas is the big one.
Yeah, from what I understand, that and 76 are the ones to play.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand,
But it does get me interested as well. Yeah, because I'm enjoying this. They got a good aesthetic down. And of course I love the anti-capitalist shit going on because yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Okay.
I'm excited for more of it
because
I like where we're leading the story.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see where it goes to at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
I appreciate that, Big Fieldy. Maybe it will come up, but
maybe
I kind of like just following the series kind of blind too, and just
that too.
That way, yeah.
But if we're watching one and you're in chat and we're like, what the was this about?
Yeah, maybe there's a mystery that they leave for people who don't know the games, and you can help us out on that one. That could be fun.
Absolutely, please.
Mm-hmm. So the last movie, kind of the bonus one, is Bugonia. So I I asked a poll in my chat. I was like, do you guys want me to cover the Oscars this year? Because I thought it might be fun. So listen, the Oscars are a big jack off fest for a lot of actors and shit and directors and stuff and producers. I get that, and yeah, it drives me insane. But typically there are good movies nominated, and I used to cover them for the newspaper, and it did give me a chance to sit down and just watch a lot of these movies and give me an excuse to sit down and watch a lot of them. And some of them are kind of overrated, and then some of them are bangers. So I'm gonna try to do an additional movie a week. And this week we're doing Bugonia mainly because it's the one I decided to well, it was one you suggested, but it was one I could get a hold of fairly quickly. The Oscars, I don't know if you looked over it, Bobby. I actually did all the numbers, figuring out because one of the things that's really effective when I do this is figure out what gets most nominations and prioritize those movies and get those watched because you're digging a lot of boxes that way.
They're the ones that we've already covered.
Well, the first one, Sinners, leads with the most nominations with 15 nominations, and I don't know, I love that movie, so I think it deserves those nominations, but I'm also surprised it got them considering the type of movie it is. So it's kind of a wild card in my opinion.
Let's talk about how much horror films are nominated this year. I mean, as a diehard fan of that genre, I'm just kind of what? Did I walk through a different dimension?
Yeah. Well, off the top of my head, it's Frankenstein and Weapons got a nomination.
We all know how they would Big Philly, but we also know that they don't got the balls to say it.
Oh yeah. So and then usually what I did with the newspaper is I'll give you my what I want to win and what I think will win. And my will win is usually something you can take to the bank, honestly, because every year I did it, I got one will win wrong. I'd give guesses for all of them.
Yeah.
I'd get one wrong. So if I was a betting man, I could probably make a lot of money doing that, but I'm not.
There's one that I want to happen, but I don't think it will, but I want it. And it's for Delroy Lindo to win Best Supporting Actor.
As much as I love him, I think, I don't know, I lean towards Sean Penn on that one because I Lockjaw was so just He was creepy but weird.
You know,
I think one thing most people can agree on,
he's put the time in.
Listen, well, true.
Sean already has it.
Okay, I could see that. But one thing I will say, while I haven't seen all the nominees yet, I would actually be shocked if I see a performance that I think deserves Best Actor more than Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. He played a dual role, and like it was perfect because like they were similar but just different enough, and he really did a brilliant job with them.
Different, and he did play them differently. Like was it like Smoke was blue, right?
Yeah, I think, or was it Stack?
I think it might have been Stack.
Yeah, I think Stack might have been blue, and then the Smoke was red.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but yeah, they're very similar. But
Stack was no bullshit. Like,
yes, Smoke was a bit more casual, a bit more willy nilly, and Stack is like, don't fuck with me.
He's more willing to talk things. Like even when they're in the beginning talking about buying the plant, where Stack was just ready to fucking kill him right there. He's like, nah, our money's good. No, he just steps right in front, puts money in front of him, gets in between his brother and him. That's like, yeah, no. He's the smooth talker. Stax is the business guy.
But yeah, I would love to rewatch that scene where they're passing the cigarette back and forth just to see if I can spot what Ryan Coogler did in that scene, because it was like fucking flawless. It's like, how's that look so good? How's that look? It's got to be a CGI cigarette or something, but like, I assume like maybe only CGI in moments, so it looks decent. I don't know, but it was flawless.
It could have been one of those props, how like it looks like it's burning, but it only does when the actor takes a drag from it.
Yeah.
So that way it could be the same for several takes and longer ones.
True.
Maybe. But like, no, I want to know too, because damn, that was seamless.
Yeah, it was fucking seamless. But to do Catchup, we're doing Bugonia this week. Bugonia is done by a director, Yorgos Lanthimos. I'm terrible with names, but he's a director. I've seen a handful of his movies, and like I don't really think his movies are rewatchable, but I almost always get a trip out of watching his movies because they are batshit. I mean, the last movie he did was Poor Things, and that was Emma Stone doing Frankenstein, who was who became a sex addict.
It was Frankenhooker. It was essentially Frankenhooker,
and it was just wild. And I get 100% the message he's going for, and it's kind of a wild way to tell it. And it's like I enjoy it.
This was a trip.
Oh yeah, Bugonia was just a trip as well. So Emma Stone comes back. She's become like a regular for him. And then she got nominated for Best Actress. What nominations did this get? I remember being shocked because watching this, I was like, okay, so like she got nominated and Jesse Plemons got nominated as well. And no, he did not. It makes me want to see what the other ones, because I was like, he was really fucking good in this too.
Yeah, he was. He's one who rarely turns down.
Yeah,
turns in a bad performance.
Yeah, he's really good at doing like almost roles like this that feel a little bit off, but like, you know, they're creepy but insane, and yeah, he's just really good at that. Yeah. So this one was nominated for Best Actor Emma Stone. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Best Score, Best Picture, and Best Writing Adapted. I personally enjoyed how batshit this movie was. So
yeah, I kind of liked how crazy this movie was. And
so K-pop Demon Hunters isn't a high priority, but I probably will watch it just because it's an easy one to watch. It's just on Netflix. It just that one only got 2 nominations, but it's like it's easy to check that one out. But essentially, Jesse Plemons, I don't remember his name, but his buddy's name is Don. They're convinced that Emma Stone is an Andromedan, an alien, who is kind of destroying the Earth. and they've kidnapped her and they shaved her head so she can't use her hair to contact her people, as hair is typically good for. I like contacting my family through my hair as well.
That was
they
like
had to
just
cover her with
I'll admit,
analgesic cream or something. It's
yeah,
yeah.
At this point, I'm just thinking, okay, so they're just fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, no, there's that vibe going on. But I am also like, there's a part of me that's watching this, getting familiar with the director and going, okay, they're crazy, but like, knowing this director, they could be right.
Yeah.
So there's always that not sure. Like, but yeah, obviously they've gone down insane internet pipelines. He even talks about how he's done alt-right stuff, he's done lefty stuff. He just seems like a dude who doesn't know what's up, and he decided to lean into Andromedans are trying to conquer the Earth theory and go all in on it. And Don is his buddy. He doesn't seem like he's all there, but he means well. So they kidnap Emma Stone. They're trying to get information on Andromeda, and then there's this cop. He did something to Jesse Plemons when he was younger. It's not said what, but we can kind of draw a conclusion based on how they're talking. Because essentially he's saying, I'm so sorry, I've never done that again, and I'm so sorry I did that to you. And Jesse Plemons is like, it's fine. And yeah, I think it's fair to say he got damaged from that. But
yeah.
But yeah, so Emma Stone, they think she's an Andromedan. They're holding her hostage. And then you find out slowly that like she's being like she like he works for the same business she is like the executive of. And his mother, who's played by Alicia Silverstone, which I was like, man, she looks familiar. I looked her up. I was like, holy shit. I think she's way too young to be Jesse Plemons' mother, but yeah.
That was her.
Yeah.
Wow, that yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's not dressed up or anything. She's just in a hospital bed for the most part in this movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's his mother and she's like dying. And he's part of it is he's trying to get the Andromedan to give him the cure for that, fix that, her illness. And yeah, so I mean, you can imagine Jesse Plemons is kind of insane in this. Emma Stone is, kind of like rich, but like entitled. She's like, yeah, if you hold me hostage, it'll be like, kidnapping the governor, but worse. Which, probably it depends how much, it depends how much money she has, honestly. Like, is she more a figurehead? Although, like, knowing more of the movie, she's not just a figurehead. She's definitely a significantly power player. But yeah, we find out throughout the movie that like he's kidnapped multiple people and assumed they are Andromedans, and so far he thinks he's found 2, and she would be the 3rd one. But he's killed all of them pretty much, which is like holy shit. But yeah, should we get into the twist?
Yeah, it's Oscar bait at this point.
So this movie is absolutely insane. It is batshit crazy. I don't like if you're familiar with the director, you know what to expect. It's out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's not really any characters you really sympathize with, but at the same time, it's so out there. You're kind of just riding along with it. You're just
Don.
Yeah, Don. Yeah, I'd say an argument can be made for Don. He doesn't make it all the way through. Spoiler, though. You know what I mean?
No, he doesn't, and he deserves better.
Yes. Oh God, yeah, dude. Early in the movie, he lets Jesse Plemons chemically castrate him, so fucking Emma Stone can't seduce him. And it's like, oh, dude, that's a friend, but also, why are you doing that to him?
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely insane. And towards the end, Jesse Plemons is being guided to the office with Emma Stone, and she's like, "I'm going to show you how to teleport to the ship." It's a 58-digit code I have to type into this calculator. It just looks like a regular old calculator. I got to type it in and press enter. And then if you're in the closet, it will teleport you. Now, we can't both be in the closet at the same time because apparently it functions through fly rules. Because then we'll just beam up mixed together. Now, obviously, it's all bullshit. So it's like, okay, yeah, she's just making shit up. And he has a bomb to make sure everything's going all right. And I did one of the things I thought was funny was like she draws these curtains, but obviously you can see through the curtains. And one of the things he asks is, "Hey, can they see us in here?" And she's like, "Oh no." And I'm like, "Of course they can see you. You can see them clearly. What the fuck?" But yeah, he has a bomb to protect himself. The bomb goes off unexpectedly because it's just a hardwired, not particularly professionally made thing. And then that apparently is the end of the movie. He blows himself up. He's returned to the authorities. And then suddenly she wakes up in the ambulance after kind of getting the injury from the explosion. And then she rushed over to the closet, grabs the calculator, hits enter, and beams to her Andromedan ship. And they have this conversation where essentially they say, "Oh yeah, human beings are fucked. We should just give up on them." And then they click a switch. We see her just pop this bubble, and then all the humans on planet Earth die.
Yeah.
We see dogs and cats still around. So I guess I would die, but Elon would still be all right. But oh my god, it was wild. Obviously, this is saying a lot about social media rabbit holes and stuff like that. But also saying a lot about how corporate executives are destroying the world. I mean, there's an absolute argument for that. They aren't doing it because they're aliens. They're doing it because they're greedy motherfuckers who just care about money and nothing else. But Chris, it's okay. Like, I get not liking this because this is a wild fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. I know I was the first movie that got me interested in this director, and I tracked it down, and it was wild. Was I think it was The Lobster. I don't know if you know the plot of The Lobster, Bobby, but it is a movie starring Colin Farrell, and he is a person who has been single for too long. And in this culture, when you've been single for too long, you join this camp. And I think you have like a year. And if you don't hook up with someone else in the camp and, get married and live your life forever, within a year, you become just a random animal to live out the rest of your days. And Colin Farrell chooses a lobster. So if he doesn't find somebody to hook up with, he's going to become a lobster at the end of the year.
Okay. Okay.
And it's like, oh, that's weird. So I kind of dig the social commentary.
Chris, me
yeah,
too. Me too. I am just so happy that it didn't get nominated for anything.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? Oh,
Dances with Smurfs 3.
It got 2. It got visual effects and
shocker.
Yeah, which is
cat laser
costumes. Pointer. And I'll be honest, I don't think costumes really I don't know why it got costumes because it's all fucking computer generated. Like what? Like you talk about the military uniforms? Like why?
Cat laser pointer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this more than Dances with Smurfs 3.
Yeah. This was far better than Dances with Smurfs 3.
Yeah,
I was actually just looking up some of the. So we're going through all Best Picture, right?
I'm gonna try to. That Best Picture is definitely a category to hit up, and then very few movies get nominated for Best Picture and nothing else. That's a good one. We
can watch Frankenstein again. I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm trying to get the stuff we haven't seen yet. Although I will say, there's some for Frankenstein where I'm like production design, makeup. I think supporting actor is a decent pick for Frankenstein as well. We'll have to see. There's actually good picks for supporting actor this year. I don't know. There's good picks for everything. Yeah, I've heard Kinds of Kindness isn't all that great, unfortunately. I did not get a hold of that one. Well, he released that one really fast after Poor Things, which felt weird because it usually takes a little bit longer. Oh yeah, no, I don't know why fucking Dances with Smurfs 3 got fucking costume design. It's CGI. Come on, it's not costumes, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking up that right now. Are you makeup and hairstyling? Best costume design. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like what? listen, visual effects. Okay, like visual effects will frequently have like ones where it's like, okay, I don't think it's a great movie, but I get why it's there.
And that's gonna win because they got to stroke Cameron's ego.
Well, I mean, fucking Jurassic World Rebirth got visual effects too, and not a great movie. Not a great. But yeah, I like Bugonia. I thought it was wild.
They did call it that on South Park, Chris. But it is a funny name.
It is, and it's funny you say that, and it's like, yeah.
I don't think Wicked got costuming.
Yeah, Wicked 2 didn't get any, and I wasn't.
It didn't get anything.
So
yeah,
I'm not really crying, but.
And I, if anything, would have gotten costumes over, Dances with Smurfs. I would have thought.
Yeah,
Wicked
like
2
if it's
would.
between the two, I'd
because
give it the
I may have not been a
Smurfs,
fan, but
sure.
I can appreciate the work that went into making that movie.
Yeah, I mean, they like as far as how forced the Tin Man story and the Cowardly Lion story were, the Tin Man did look decent. Like he had like an aesthetic that was unique. I will give it that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for Oscar Catchup. For this week.
Oh, I mean, we could let's see, pick up. Oh wow, just some of these categories.
There's a lot.
Best production design.
I mean, production design, I think, is like
that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, for like
I'll
look over it. I remember thinking. I think
on Google's page, it has like actor and or it has best film, and then best picture, best actor, best international film, and then best actress, and best. Just the order of them. I'm just surprised production is so far down from at the end. That was more just me going like, wow, that's what's near the tail end.
So is Dances with Smurfs a real thing? Yes. But for some reason, they retitled it Avatar: Fire and Ash. I don't know why. The original title was Dances with Smurfs 3.
And it is well known.
Yeah, I'm not as hateful towards it, but I am getting sick of how fucking redundant it is. Like
you just realized that he just made the same fucking movie again.
3 fucking times. 3
fucking times.
And I was willing to forgive the second one, but like, okay, this was not that long afterwards. Why are you doing the same fucking movie again?
I swear to God, if it's going to be a tribe living in the trees that can control the vines. And there's going to be these critters that are totally not Ewoks, like at all, that are going to help defeat the military.
Yeah, F1 will probably come up on the agenda. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know, like, to my understanding, it's a decent movie. I know the judge rallied behind it, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's great. Finally, a white guy gets a chance to do a movie where he gets to rise above it.
Big Fieldy, I'm just happy somebody else uses that phrase. That's fucking nice. You enjoy yourself.
That's nice. Yeah,
that is
always
great.
Nice. That's always fun.
I'm happy to hear it.
See, I'm torn because I might do that tonight because it typically does help when I'm feeling crappy, but I don't know if I quite feel up for it.
Well, the first day I had the flu, I had myself a homemade brownie along with some cold medicine, and it was very, very. It got me the sleep I needed that first night.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of the great things about it, man. It essentially gives you a couple hours where you're feeling fun and just kind of, hey, what's up? And then you just drop.
Then you're suddenly aware of things of gravity and the fact that there's a ton in your mouth.
Yes.
You know?
But yes.
And that you have to swallow.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and dig up next week. And then pretty much as soon as this is over, I'm going to do an abbreviated stream covering. I'm going to just cover one comic book, then go over Wes of Brainrot's thoughts. So we'll do a quick stream after this, probably like an hour, and then call it a night because I'm not feeling great.
You should just call it a night now.
I'll do a little bit.
You should just call it a night.
I have the energy. I got it.
Okay. Next week.
I already postponed this stream. I don't want to postpone it again, but I'll do an abbreviated version.
Next week, we got Send Help. The
Oh, is that next week? Oh, yeah.
1999. The
Oh, and Wonder
1990.
Man's next week too.
Yeah, the 1999 thriller Audition.
Okay.
And Wonder Man episodes 1 through 4.
Yeah. We are not going to do the whole thing, even though they're dropping out at the same time, which kind of pisses me off. Have you seen the trailers for that?
I have.
God, that looks like so much fun. I hope it's good.
Speaking of trailers, there's been quite a few trailers that have been dropped. There's the new Daredevil trailer that dropped that looks
Oh yeah, that did kind
pretty
of surprise me. Knives Out 3
fantastic.
didn't get anything.
Yeah.
I would have
I'm a
been
little-
fine for Glenn Close nomination on that one. She was great. But yeah. And then I'll figure out an Oscar movie. Figure it out. I do want, like, Sentimental Value is the one I'm trying to get ready to go, but I'm having issues with the subtitles. Because that one is a foreign movie, but it got 10 nominations. It's the third most nominated movie. It has Stellan Skarsgård in it, which is like, okay.
Okay.
But
did you also hear that the guys behind Michael and Lloyd, the creative force behind Troma Entertainment and Troma Films?
Yeah.
So they originally set out to make like a full feature length sequel to like the Toxic Avenger. But
Okay.
instead there's just like so much footage that they re-chopped it up into 2 separate films.
Ah.
That there's coming this summer is this film that's going to be called Mr. Melvin. That is supposed to be the sequel that is what they originally wanted to do. So they're recutting 2 and 3 again.
Listen.
In having it be the original sequel they wanted to make to the original film.
Listen, I have a little bit more money now than I've had before. Next time I go to Whorehound, I'm definitely giving some love to that table.
I did the last time I was there, and I found Electric Apricot, which is one of my all-time favorite of the latter films because it's a movie Les Claypool made.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the new Toxic Avenger at Walmart, and I was like, that's tempting because I really enjoyed that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait because I imagine they'll have it at the table. I'll just get it there and just give the money directly to the source. Give them the money.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And then what's great is if you're watching this and you're ever at a convention and the Troma booth is there and Lloyd Kaufman is there, I promise you, just wait. He will sign whatever and pose with the photo with you.
That's amazing. I do know you shared that photo. It's like, oh, that is badass.
He is the nicest guy in the world.
He seems nice, yeah.
Funny is he asked me my name, and it was just like, yeah. And I said Rob, and he wrote a personal, which he wrote pretty much the same thing for like, everyone or a variation of the same few things. But like Rocket Rob, Topsy loves him, and then posed with people who were dressed as characters from the movies. This guy who's dressed as Toxie got right up in my ear.
Yeah.
And was just to the
That's
crowd.
awesome.
I'm just trying not to laugh.
But yeah, at least we got Deuce Bigalow out of the way. So
Yeah, that's good because the second one, as I recall, is
I've never seen the second one.
At least Till Schweiger's is in the second one, and he is probably the greatest German actor. Apparently, he's at like Tom Cruise over there, or something like that.
Oh, geez.
Because you remember he was in SLC Punk.
It seems familiar.
He played Mark, their crazy foreign friend.
Oh, shit. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And he is also in Inglourious Bastards. He was Hugo Stiglitz, and he was in Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So he gets work fairly consistently in the States, but he kind of is a little typecast.
Yeah.
But
I want. It's been a long time since I've seen Inglourious Bastards. I won't mind rewatching it, but at the same time, it's kind of tainted just knowing how much of a dick Tarantino is. It's like, the fuck, man. I always knew he was kind of a dick, but like,
I always
fuck?
knew he was kind of an asshole, and a lot of it, I was just kind of, you're just a prick,
Yeah.
but I can look past a lot of it.
Like straight up shitting on fucking Paul Dano and
And
Matthew
Matthew
Lillard
Lillard,
and
like,
Owen
dude,
Wilson. And it's like,
what the fuck did any of them do to you?
yeah. Well, I always like to liken it to my first car accident. So I'm sitting in the dorm, and I have my roommate comes in and says, "You were just in an accident," and I'm like, "I'm right here. How was I just in an accident?" It turns out somebody was backing up and hooked, like they backed up so close to my car, they hooked their front bumper to my back bumper. And I had this old fucking Chevy shaggin' wagon, and it peeled off their bumper like it was a can opener. It was just like my car was untouched, and they just fucking tore off their front bumper. That was my first car accident. Wasn't even outside, so obviously not my fault whatsoever.
That's nice.
But I liken that to what happened to Paul Dano that day when Quentin Tarantino said that, because he's just fucking relaxing, living his life, and all of a sudden he's hearing that everybody like Quentin Tarantino is shitting on him, and it's like, the fuck, man.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard, he responded the best.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, just kind of like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll live.
Care. I don't care.
Yeah. But yeah. No. So that's so we got Wonder Man audition. Send help next week. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe.
So all the channels.
Yeah, Bobby Quarters over there. Organized Chaos Podcast, and of course Organized Chaos.
We do this show almost every Tuesday.
Yeah, we try to keep a regular schedule. Not always possible, especially with me working 2 nights a week, and I'm not 100% sure when those nights will be. Fortunately, this week it's tomorrow and the next day.
That's good.
Which is nice because it gives me a chance to sleep in. But guys, party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.